Welcome. There's something that feels almost like a superpower. It's that ability to connect with someone in their own language. And today, we're going to master your very first Arabic greetings. Believe me, there's so much more than just words. They're basically keys that open doors.
To really get the power of this, let's just picture someone. We'll call her Nadia. It's her first day of school in a country that's totally new to her. Her heart is just pounding. She's looking around this classroom full of unfamiliar faces, hearing a language she's only just started to learn. She sees this quote on the wall and whispers it to herself, just trying to find a little bit of courage.
And that feeling Nadia has, that mix of excitement and, let's be honest, pure terror, yeah, we have all been there. It's that exact moment where you feel like a complete outsider, kind of standing on the edge of a world you're not a part of yet. But what if you had a tool? Something that could just instantly build a bridge? What if the key to unlocking that feeling of belonging was hiding in one simple but really powerful phrase? Well, that is exactly what we're going to dive into today.
Okay, so let's get back to Nadia. Let's see how this actually plays out for her. Because this is where a simple greeting becomes something truly special.
She sees a boy. His name is Yusuf. And you know what? He looks just as nervous as she feels. So she takes a deep breath, walks over, gives him a little smile, and just goes for it. She says the words she's been practicing over and over. Assalamu alaikum.
Now, this isn't just a simple hi. It's so much deeper. It's a genuine wish, peace be upon you. This is the most formal and universally understood greeting pretty much everywhere in the Arabic-speaking world, which makes it the perfect one to learn first.
Yusuf looks up, and at first, he's totally surprised. But then, this huge smile just breaks across his face. He gives the standard reply, Wa alaikum assalam, which means, and upon you be peace. It's just this beautiful, respectful back and forth.
And in that one single moment, the entire feel of the room changes for Nadia. That anxiety starts to fade away, and instead, there's this little shared moment of happiness. A connection has been made. It's that simple.
See, you can have that exact same power. So let's do it. Let's build your own personal toolkit with the most essential greetings you'll need to get started. All right, here are your 3 foundational phrases. We already know Assalamu alaikum. That's your all-purpose, super respectful hello. Then you've got marhaba. Think of this as your more friendly, casual greeting, like when you're meeting a friend for coffee. And then there's ahlan wa sahlan. This one is extra warm, extra polite. It's perfect for when someone walks into your home. Okay, now this is where things get even more beautiful. When you greet someone based on the time of day, you say subahu el khairi for good morning. But the amazing part is, they don't just say it back. They reply subahu en nuri, which means morning of light. It reflects this cultural idea of always returning a kindness with something even better. It just turns a simple greeting into a beautiful little piece of poetry.
All right, so you've said hello, the ice is broken. The natural next step is to ask how they're doing. And this is where a little personal touch shows you're really paying attention. And here is a crucial pro tip. Unlike English, a lot of words in Arabic change just a little bit depending on whether you're speaking to a man or a woman. Now, it might sound complicated, but I promise, for greetings, it's a very simple change. So, to ask a man, how are you, you say, Kaifa haluka. Notice that short ah sound at the end. For a woman, it changes to Kaifa haluki with a clear e sound. Let's try that again. Haluka for a male, haluki for a female. It's a subtle difference, but it's a really important one. Getting this one small detail right is a total game changer. It immediately signals respect, and it shows that you're making a real effort to connect with that person, not just, reciting some phrase you memorized from a book. Okay, so let's put it all together. Your first mini conversation is as simple as 1, 2, 3. You greet them, you ask how they are, remembering to use the right ending, and then you just listen for the reply.
And more often than not, this is the reply you're going to hear. Ana bikhair, shukran.
And that simply means, I am fine, thank you. So now you not only know how to ask the question, but you can understand the most common answer. You've just completed a full conversational loop.
So, we've learned the what and the how of these greetings. But to truly understand their power, we kind of need to explore the why. Why are these simple phrases so central to the culture?
This quote really gets to the heart of it. In many Arabic-speaking cultures, a greeting isn't just a throwaway hello you might mumble while you're rushing past someone.
Instead, they're the very foundation of how people interact.
You can think of them as the first brick you lay when you're building any relationship, whether it's with a new friend, a shopkeeper, or an elder.
Ultimately, taking a moment to greet someone properly says a lot about you. It signals politeness and deep respect, especially when you're talking to elders, and it shows you're fundamentally open. Open to connection, open to conversation, and, as the greeting itself says, open to peace.
And really, that's the big takeaway from all this. These phrases we've learned today, they are not just a collection of sounds. They are powerful tools. They're instruments for building rapport, showing respect, and creating real human understanding.
Think back to Nadia. At the end of that very first day, she's walking out of school, chatting and laughing with her new friend Yusuf. That intimidating room became a welcoming space. That nervous stranger became a friend. That whole bridge was built with just one phrase. You have that same tool. So the only question left is, who will you build a bridge with?